moment they ripped her shirt, the classroom filled with laughter. But what happened seconds later turned that laughter into fear so deep, no one even dared to breathe. A quiet girl, a single kick, and a silence that would haunt everyone in that room forever. Everyone thought Emily Carter was invisible. She sat in the third row by the window, always wearing oversized sweaters, eyes lowered, hands folded neatly on her desk. Teachers praised her silence. Students ignored her existence, except when they didn't. From the first week of junior year, Jason Miller and his friends decided Emily would be their entertainment. Jason was the kind of boy who thrived on attention. Tall, loud, captain of the basketball team, always surrounded by laughter that never sounded kind. They started small, mocking her soft voice, knocking her books off the desk, whispering cruel jokes when teachers turned their backs. Emily never reacted. She believed silence was safety, but silence only made them bolder. One Monday morning, during history class, the teacher stepped out to take a call. That was all Jason needed. "Hey, ghost girl," he said loudly. "Do you even exist?" The class laughed. Emily stared at her notebook, fingers trembling. She told herself to breathe. Just a few more minutes. Just survive. Jason walked closer. "Why do you dress like that?" he sneered, tugging lightly at her sweater. "Hiding something?" Emily stood up. "Please, leave me alone." Her voice cracked, but that crack lit something dark in Jason's eyes. In one brutal motion, he grabbed her shirt and ripped it. The sound echoed. Gasps filled the room. Some students laughed nervously. Others froze. Phones came out. No one stopped him. Emily screamed and crossed her arms, face burning with shame, tears blinding her vision. Her entire world collapsed in seconds. She expected someone to help. No one did. And then, something inside her broke. Not loudly, not violently, but completely. Emily didn't cry. She didn't run. She looked at the desk in front of her and kicked it with all the strength she had buried for years. The desk slammed into the wall with a thunderous crash. Every sound in the classroom died instantly. Jason stepped back, shocked. Emily stood there, chest rising, fists clenched, eyes no longer afraid. Something had shifted. The quiet girl was gone. "You think I'm weak," she said, her voice steady and cold. "Because I stayed silent." She took a step forward. "But silence isn't weakness. It's survival." The class watched in horror as Emily spoke. Not yelling, not shaking, just truth. "You laughed while I disappeared. You filmed while I was humiliated, and you did nothing." Her gaze locked on Jason. "And now, you're scared." Jason tried to laugh it off. "Relax, it was a joke." Emily smiled, but there was no warmth in it. "Jokes don't leave scars," she replied. The teacher rushed back in, drawn by the noise. Phones dropped. Faces turned pale. Emily wrapped her torn shirt with her sweater, picked up her bag, and walked out. Not running, not crying, walking with dignity. What no one knew was that Emily's mother was a lawyer. What no one expected was that Emily had been documenting everything. Messages, videos, names. By the end of the week, Jason was suspended. His friends faced consequences. The videos were deleted. Apologies were forced. But Emily didn't need them. What she needed was her voice. Months later, Emily stood on the same stage where awards were handed out, speaking to the entire school. "I was quiet because I was afraid," she said. "But today, I'm quiet because I'm strong." The room erupted in applause. Not for revenge, but for courage. Sometimes, The loudest moment in your life isn't a scream. It's the moment you finally stand up, even if your hands are shaking. Silence doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're waiting for the right moment to be heard. And when that moment comes, the world listens. If this story moved you, inspired you, or reminded you of someone who needs strength today, make sure to subscribe to SH Stories for more powerful, emotional stories like this. What kind of story would you like next? Tell me in the comments.